ham. Yeah, that was your SmackDown. You know what, people? From now on, I want a complete WWE weapons overhaul. A complete one. Do you guys even know how much it hurts when someone attacks you with a paper box? Oh my. And I've actually said this before on social media, but Daniel Bryan looks like the main character of a comedy movie who gets laid by the end of the movie.
It was about protecting what I cherish most in this world, and that is my family. Something that Bray Wyatt will never have.
Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Greatness of SmackDown. No face cam, I'm sorry. But should I be sorry? If anything, it makes the video even better. Who wants to see that ugly ass looking face? It looks like one of Nia Jax's ass cheeks. But yeah, let's talk about SmackDown, people. A pretty irrelevant episode in my opinion. I did like a few things, but this was basically a filler, and if you missed this show, you missed absolutely nothing, because the important stuff is going to happen next week, and we are getting a #1 contenders match for the Universal Championship at Royal Rumble. So whatever happened in this episode was pretty irrelevant, in my opinion, but we got some funny stuff, we got some goofy stuff, we got a pretty cool match, but let's start from the beginning of the show. So the show kicks off with a 17-year-old Daniel Bryan, the main character of the movie. And he basically talked about his new look, saying that he's not the guy who main evented WrestleMania, he's not the guy who was basically the face of the WWE, he's basically the early version of Daniel Bryan who had to fight for everything he got. So he's basically even more of an underdog right now. And he talked about the fact that when he came back home, his daughter didn't recognize him, but he recognized himself. And he recognized the guy who came to TLC and kicked Bray Wyatt's arse. That's a Sheamus reference, by the way. SmackDown is full of pussies. Wait, that's Drew McIntyre. Daniel Bryan calls out Bray Wyatt, but we got The Miz's music instead. And The Miz says that he's going to take what's most important to Bray Wyatt, and that is the Universal Championship. He gets interrupted by Baron Corbin, King Corbin, and he basically made fun of them for being parents, I guess. And he said that Daniel Bryan looks like Baby Yoda. I don't agree with that. Like, do you really have to mention every trending thing? What's next? Another Fortnite reference? And he basically said that because he defeated Roman Reigns at TLC, he is the next in line for the WWE Universal title. Corbin says not only Bryan and Miz failed as WWE superstars, they also failed as fathers. These two were about to team up on Baron Corbin, but Dolph Ziggler interferes and we got a super kick. And then the end of days. So it has been announced that we are getting a tag team match in the main event. A tag team match in the main event? I'm shocked. Monkey number 5 from Creative Team has some amazing ideas tonight on SmackDown. Then we got something that I'm not quite sure whether I liked or didn't like. It was basically the Miracle on the 34th Street fight. The Heavy Machinery versus the Revival. I don't know how I feel about it, but before the match, Otis got some ham and even a kiss. Look, Mandy, I don't want to be disrespectful, but Otis is way out of your league. This kind of guy deserves someone better. I'm just being honest, something that was on every human being's mind during this segment. Get away from Otis! Anyway, we got the match and, you know, it had some cool moments. Of course, it was basically a comedy match. We got a few table spots. The ham was destroyed again. How dare you? How dare you destroy something as tasty as a ham? And then we got Legos. Yeah. Anyway, how shocking. Heavy Machinery won the match. I've heard rumors that the Revival are going to be a comedy gimmick right now, a comedy act on SmackDown. Well, I'm not shocked. I'm honestly not shocked. It's something that they've done before. Remember the Bowls thing? With the Usos, the Bowls thing? Yeah, so something like that is going to happen again right now with their bumps. Anyway, after the match, they basically talk about, you know, how it's a comedy and it should not be funny and where is the good old-fashioned wrestling? And they get interrupted by Elias. Of course, he had a song and it was pretty funny and that was basically it. We got a pretty lame segment between Sami Zayn and Braun Strowman. So Sami Zayn was supposed to give him a present, but Strowman doesn't want anything. But then he was like, okay, give me a title shot. And then he was like, we already have a match, so that's not happening. Then we got Carmella versus Sonya Deville, something that I've wanted to see in a while right now, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, this was very important, people. This is how I wanna spend my holidays. Carmella won the match and that was basically it. Then we got the New Day versus Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't even know what's the point of this match. It was announced before the show and I can't give you a single reason why you should give a crap about it. But anyway, we got the match. It wasn't anything bad. It just, who cares, honestly. So the New Day end up winning the match, and after the match, we got a brawl because the losers are being sore losers. But Braun Strowman interferes, and people got these hands, or whatever. Anyway, we got Bayley versus Dana Brooke, in which Bayley obviously won the match. I still don't know why Dana Brooke is being pushed all of a sudden. Probably because of Batista, because, well, she wasn't even on television most of the time, and now all of a sudden she's on every SmackDown and people don't give a single crap because the crowd was dead. Anyway, I don't care. I don't care about Bayley. I don't care about Dana Brooke. So you're gonna hear that a lot today. Banks and Bayley were basically being bullies until Lacey Evans interferes, and we got Sasha versus Lacey, in which we got a double countout because, well, for some reason Sasha focused on Lacey's daughter and she was being a badass, I'm not gonna lie. She's a very strong girl. Sasha almost got hit, which was cool, but everything felt so forced. I don't even know why are we getting family involved in this one. Why does every single rivalry in the WWE needs familia? Familia, Dominic Papi. I mean, I get it. It's important. Everyone loves their family and you don't disrespect someone's family. Everyone should be a good papi. But I feel like Mikey right here at The Creative should think of something better. And of course, in the main event, we got Daniel Bryan and The Miz versus King Corbin and Dolph Ziggler. Pretty cool seeing the Daniel Bryan and The Miz working together. It was pretty awesome. I do like the look. It's of course not his signature look and I will always like the long hair the most. But maybe it was needed. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. So maybe it's a good change. Maybe he will start growing it out again and we will see this. You get the point. This was pretty cool. And it's pretty weird how Dolph Ziggler is in this match, but he's basically an afterthought. People don't even care about him. Especially the wrestlers. So basically, Dolph Ziggler tapped out to The Miz. And it was announced that we are getting Daniel Bryan versus The Miz, versus King Corbin, versus, well, that's it. No Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler doesn't deserve it. Ziggler is so loyal to Baron Corbin, he doesn't even want a title shot. That's how much he loves King Corbin. How does that make any sense? Why would he give a single crap about a guy who's wearing a crown? Why would he care? And why is he wearing a SmackDown hat all the time? Anyway, after the match, the lights go out, and that's how SmackDown goes off the air with The Miz, Corbin, and Bryan trading looks. So who's gonna face Bray Wyatt at Royal Rumble? I feel like it should be a Fatal 4-Way or a Triple Threat or whatever match. I feel that would be the best idea, but if I have to choose one, I mean, it has to be Daniel Bryan, right? The Miz already faced him, Daniel Bryan is back, so it only makes sense for Daniel Bryan to face Bray Wyatt right now. King Corbin versus Wyatt? No thank you. But yeah, a pretty lame episode of SmackDown. I would give it like 5 out of 10 probably. It wasn't bad, but it was so boring. And I would rather have something very bad, something that would keep me talking and laughing at how bad it is, than something boring. So I'm gonna give it 5 out of 10. Let me know your score in the comments below. Oh, the great one, you poo-poo head stupid idiota. Where is NXT and AEW? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I should be uploading it, but I'm so busy right now, and it's not like these shows were bad. I really enjoyed NXT. I feel like this whole match was booked perfectly, and what a moment. It's something I will talk about on Greatness of Wrestling, both NXT and AEW, but I think I will start uploading Greatness of AEW and Greatness of NXT after New Year. Yeah. You know, I'm super busy. Christmas is just around the corner. Not only do I not feel like working, if I'm being honest, but there's a lot of preparation and stuff. You guys get the point. So I'm just going to take it easy for the rest of the month, and I'll take it a bit more seriously in 2020. But thank you for watching the video, and as always, the great one, a peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.